start popping up on the sites when people start joining in. You'll get to see who's chiming in. It'll say chat with everyone in the studio, and then the other one is the chatting with the lives.
Okay. And we don't went live. If y'all want to go and share this, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go and share it so people, you know what I'm saying, on your page and see it and stuff like that. Well, I thought preaching fell.
I'm
Honey, I thought you fell. She was sitting down. The funny part is you see everybody's back. Everybody's background has changed except for mine and D's.
Yes, Chris, I just got a new grand piano. You see my grand piano.
Yeah. Yeah. It is funny how you got to do both ways. So you can
right, because I think it's over here.
I got some sticks.
Got some sticks.
Let's see.
This isn't even the background. This is my real life curtain. It's so good. It's silver glitter. I don't know why I got silver glitter curtains, but I felt like I needed them. So.
Them is nice. Them look real good.
This is my pillow.
I like that.
I know this is my pillow. So everything is shining like a diamond in your house.
Yes, and I have a glitter wall. It's like turquoise glitter.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
that's your favorite color.
No, I like things to sparkle. So
me too. I love to sparkle.
Yeah, I need my lips to sparkle. I want my hair to sparkle.
I ain't even got no makeup on, no red lips. I should be ashamed of myself.
Are you the red lip? You the red. They said you want to get that lip.
Yeah, she's the red lip.
Running to the back
I'm
trying
very
to find the red lip.
Very shocked she doesn't have the red lip right now.
Look at her looking for it.
You can still get it. You can still get it.
It's never too late.
I got to put my red lip on.
Yep, because that's what changed the whole mood. Watch how everything is about to brighten up with the red lip. Before we get started, if you want a sponsor letter, hit us up. hoodtalkpodcast@gmail.com or inboxes. Yo, what's up, Twan? What's going on? Twani's a kidney. My bad. It was quick. We about to get started with this brother right here, man. It's been a long time coming. My bad. You know what I'm saying? But we finally got you here, and your energy is great. When we were just in the, you know what I'm saying, in the green room, his energy is amazing. So I know this interview is about to be phenomenal. You feel me? So I hope y'all ready for this. This is raw and uncut on Hood Talk.
That's how I like it.
But I gotta get my lips on now.
Okay.
And then you got to do like this.
Why you got to do it?
Put on lipstick, they got to be like,
"Gown, big hooch." That's my big hooch.
Big hooch. Oh, okay, Chris. If you didn't know, that's Big Hooch and Little Hooch. Aunt V and Tatted is Big Hooch and Little Hooch.
Yes. Okay, I didn't know we was hooched out.
I used to be
Okay. Now, who's this in the corner? T Money. Are you in a prison? What's your background?
No, my walls are shaded.
Oh, I thought you had like a little background up or something. Okay, it looks cute.
Did he say,
"Are you in prison?"
I thought you like.
Wait a minute. She look like she in prison laying on the
prison wall color.
Yeah, that's what it was a little piece of light coming in. There was a green wall. And this is like.
Hey, Poetic, happy birthday!
Prison though, Key.
Whose birthday is
crazy.
It was
Phil's birthday. Happy birthday, boo!
Happy birthday, Paul.
We got Black Billionaire on too.
Hey, Key.
What's up with Key? She rolling off the prison shit.
Right, I'm cracking up because
every morning that she say, "Good morning, Black billionaires," I respond back to her, "Billionaire checking in."
Okay. That's what we are.
Thanks, Antoine. I appreciate you. Antoine is funny as fuck too. He's hilarious. Like he has me in stitches every time I'm around him. Like
yes,
yeah.
And he's so little too. I just want to pick him up sometimes. Just like I love little
I
people.
ain't
I
even
think they're
gonna
like
say what I was gonna say. I was gonna say pick him up and do what?
no, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Spin
Just
him
swing
like
them
a
around in the
Oh,
air. Just
not
spin them
spin him
around.
around. You want
Y'all
to
done let her
twirl
put
them,
this
twirl
lipstick
them
on. Now
around
she
one
gonna be
time.
saying stuff. Y'all take the lipstick off. I know what the
Right.
lipstick
Don't
brings.
wipe
Are
that
you that
back off.
that
Right.
lipstick brought her out? She outside
Yeah.
tonight.
She
Now
outside.
she got the lipstick on. Now she got the juice.
All right, so we're gonna get into it,
Period.
man. So Chris, for those who may not know you, could you tell us where you're from and some of your upbringing?
I was born and raised in Dayton, Ohio, born at Miami Valley Hospital. I graduated from Trotwood Madison High School. I went to Dayton Christian most of my life. I was raised in a really strict Christian household. Went to Revival Center Ministries like from age 10 on up through like my 20s and stuff. I don't know how I'm this ignorant and was in church my whole life. But
But that's what they
I have,
say. The kids that be sheltered, they, once they get out the household, they turn into a whole nother, they turn into who they want to
yeah.
be.
You got
I
brothers
went
and
to
sisters?
school. I became a medical assistant. I went to LPN school. Ended up flunking out by 2 points, like the last quarter. Then I went to respiratory therapy school. I had my degree in respiratory therapy. I have an associate's degree. And then I went to Hollywood to pursue my dreams of being like a famous superstar and being funny on TV and stuff. Failed miserably. Um,
Wow, wasn't
and
expecting that.
Why? What
I thought it was
happened?
gonna be this grand story.
I had to go there to become who I am today. So I needed that experience. So I don't bash that moment or experience. I needed that. I had to fail because failure is not. You got to look at failure differently. I failed to become greater. So
Right.
I had to know how to. I had never had to hustle that hard in Dayton. So in
Mm.
LA, you had to hustle from the time you open your eyes to the time you close your eyes. So it taught me how to hustle well enough to know that when I came back to Dayton, I knew how to hustle. I knew how to get myself out there. So who you know now is purely out of my LA hustle. I brought it right back to Dayton and I hustled and boom.
I feel you
Um,
on that.
so I don't regret it. That's when I was homeless. I was sleeping on the bench, just
I was
trying to
getting ready to
survive.
sleep on the beach.
No, I should have went to the beach, but I didn't. I didn't. I thought it was too hot. I didn't want.
Well, I
I
brought my
wanted air.
butt on back home. That's what I did. I brought my
Well,
butt.
you know what? I was in a place where I was like, I thought Dayton was the reason I wasn't successful, and I blamed Dayton for my lack of success at the time. So I didn't want to come back to Dayton, like a lot of people do. And I realized my success and my happiness was not built into Dayton; it's built into me. So wherever I'm located at, I will be happy and successful because it comes from me. It doesn't come from a city or a location or
Right.
a person. So once I achieved that part and that goal, I prospered and I've been doing my thing since. So.
Now, when you went to
Good.
LA, was you going for like a show, a contest, or anything, or was you just going to test your luck?
No, I actually met a girl I did a Burger King commercial with, and we both didn't we got to like the last round for the Burger King commercial. We didn't quite make it, and then she was like, "Let's go to LA, let's get a place together, and we can be great." I said, "Yeah, you know what you write." I thought this was my E2 Hollywood story. I was gonna move out there. I was gonna like sell. I sold everything. I sold everything I own, my car. I sold my appliances. I sold my bed. I sold everything. I went out there with a pocket full of money and a dream. And I thought this was my moment to shine and be successful. And I didn't know she was crazy because I didn't know her for real. And so she said her dead mom was living inside of her puppy. And she was crazy, crazy. Like she would talk to the puppy and kiss on it and tell it, like, "Mom, I know you're in there, Mom." And I was sitting there on the bed like, "Oh, she's crazy, crazy." And
Whoa.
so
Whoa.
this
That was
too
your
late
roommate?
too late to move out now.
Right.
She looked like Rasputia without the wig.
Shut
Mm,
up.
Um, yeah.
mm.
That's, matter of fact, we went to see that movie together in the movie theater. I was living in LA right when that movie came out, and she took her wig off and she said, "Norbert, where you going?" I laughed so hard, and she knew my laughter that I brought was from my belly was laughing at her. And when I looked over at her, she saw me laughing. She got more upset, which tickled me more. So I
Wow.
couldn't sit it too much longer. But
Right, because she was
after,
plotting to take you out one of them
yeah, well,
nights.
She left me. She said she was going to visit her family and emptied out her closet and left. Like it never came back. So
Wow.
she got me.
Mm. I'm
So
still stuck on the Respucia without a wig. I need my
Right.
yeah,
time.
she had a little medium, little afro. It was stingy and had little brown highlights in it. Yeah,
Oh
same.
Lord.
What?
Like it was so dead on her. I wasn't prepared. I was like, oh my god, that's you. Uh, so
So
we don't
That
talk
looks good
anymore.
on you.
That is
Her
so
name,
crazy. So tell us how did it all start for you? And are you the only comedian in your family, or do you have some like inspiration from there, or that kind of thing?
okay, so this is the weird part. My mom's side of the family is really conservative and like Christian and like quiet and like personalities are real like dim, like they don't shine bright like a diamond. But my daddy's side, they all ignorant. And they funny. But my daddy was a deadbeat, so I wasn't around him, so I didn't know how lively and energetic and personable they all were till I was an adult. And I was like, "Oh, you're all crazy like me, yay, my tribe." So they say my daddy was hilarious. He's dead now. They say he was hilarious, and he was like, just a man had a great personality. I wish I had known him better. Just he didn't. He did. He when we spoke, he said he didn't feel like he was good enough to be a father. Because I did come from a good family. I came from a really nice family. We had money. I lived in Jefferson Township. I went to private schools, and he always felt like he couldn't bring anything to the table. So instead of bringing himself to the table, he just stayed away. So when I said, oh, that's sad. You could have came over, nigga. Like,
Right.
um,
Hey, well, nigga.
but no, I just and I forgave him before he died, and we had a whole moment and stuff. But he was definitely a hilarious person, and when I was around him, I finally got to see my traits and attributes like that he poured into me. I thought he only gave me good hearing eczema, so you know he made me funny too.
I got a question
Okay.
about that. How did that make you feel to get that, what I'm saying, that moment to get that forgiveness? Because a lot of people don't think that people really need that to heal sometime, them childhood traumas.
You know
Hmm.
what's so crazy? My mother died when I was 21. My father died when I was 30. And when I say I wanted to heal so desperately because I've met people in my life when I was a child who were still hurting from their mom dying at 17. They were like 55, and they were carrying that trauma. That they were mad at their fathers. They were mad. And I was like, I don't want to be walking around the world mad at somebody who didn't show up for me or who didn't give me what I needed. So I purposely was like, I need to forgive you. And
Hmm.
so when I went to him, I ugly cried. I was ugly crying like you weren't there, you weren't my daddy, you told me you were. And after I did all that ugly crying, and he said I didn't know how to be a dad, I understood in that moment. I'm asking this man to do something for me that he doesn't have the tools to give me. And so in that moment, I said, "Why am I mad at you? Because you weren't equipped. You were never equipped to be the father I needed." So I forgave him and just said, "It's okay." And I know that he never healed from his own trauma, and I was expecting him to show up for me and heal me of my trauma, and I felt like that was a harsh expectation to put on someone who never had the ability to do that. So I just said, "I love you. I forgive you, and it's okay."
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but
So
I missed that moment.
who are your top five comics? Like who do you look who
Who do
gave
I
you
love?
the
I honestly like I could say the first time I watched the Queens of Comedy when I was in high school, and I said these bitches are hilarious. And I love some more. I love Monique before she became a skinny bitch, which was crazy because she inspired me as a young fat kid to like fuck these skinny bitches. And I was like, yeah, fuck skinny bitches, hit them in the head because they evil. These skinny bitches are evil, and then she became a skinny bitch, and she's evil. And I thought, like, damn, Monique, like, you told us about skinny bitches. Like, why did you become one? I love Bernie Mac. I love who else do I love? That tickles me. I love Lisa Lampanelli. It's a white comedian. She's ignorant. She has
Mhm.
super dark humor. Um, a lot of women. because a lot of the guys they talk about coochie so much and
Mhm.
fucking coochie and get coochie. I'm like, I can't relate.
Right.
So
Right.
I've always enjoyed the female comics and their styles and how they move and how they kind of just like I like people who are just comfortable on stage and stuff, just kind of have a
Mhm.
good time. Like
Right.
Yay.
I like
Yeah.
having a good time. Like it's not always about like trying to hit a joke or I don't write jokes. I'm not a joke writer. I just go off of stories and you know
So is
experiences.
that's how where do you be getting your material from? Like from online stories or personal
No,
experiences or
my
what?
life is I had to make jokes out of my life. Like one of the I think one of my jokes I do like I usually when I'm on stage I wear like flashy clothes and stuff like sequins. I love shiny stuff. And I'll say, stay in your child's life, or your child will end up like me. Up here with a sequin jacket on and lip gloss on. Like I make jokes about like whatever happens in my life. Like I'm going to tell this joke like on my next show about this lady who smuggled marijuana cigarettes from Amsterdam. In a baby powder bottle. I can't wait to do
Like you could have used the baby powder.
that.
You know who he talking about?
Look,
Yep.
and she loves wearing red lipstick. So I'm like, like,
And
I
she
have to have
love
her on
her
my team. So
lipstick.
Right. Same
Funny.
real life. Can't make it up. You
yeah.
can't make it
Can't
up.
make it up.
No, because I never knew what made me funny to other people. I just knew like people laughed at me, and I'm like, what am I saying that's funny? I'm not being funny. They're like you just make stuff sound funny, and I was like, oh, okay. So I never tried to be funny. I just was like, I'll go on stage and tell jokes and tell stories, and if y'all laugh, great. And the first time I did it, like I said, I was at Wiley's, and they fell out, and I was like, oh, they think this is funny. I'm like, cool. So I got a knack for it
Oh,
now.
I can't wait to come to one of your shows, child.
Hey, Kendra
You
girl.
you gotta come. You gotta come. Look.
And you know I'm coming and I'm gonna be front and center with all my red lipstick on and my shiny
If you don't have no red lipstick on, I don't want you there. I don't want you there
right.
without no red lipstick on.
You got the people shouting you out in the comments too. They on here today.
Oh
Look, where my
yeah.
people at?
Hey, they on the side. Hey Kendra. We
Oh,
got
I see.
Nikki, Nicole. Who is
Hey,
that?
look, this is my baby, Farrah. I love
Yeah, you
her.
can see them. There we
There we
go.
go,
Farrah's
Hey,
Farrah.
on there.
Kendra. Hey, Nicole. That's my baby. I love her too. She's my favorite. Look, she said, "When's the next show?" Am I allowed to say when the next show is or
Yeah,
no?
you can see it
Yeah,
on
because
here.
you ain't on the
Yeah.
radio.
Oh, okay. The next show is Friday at the arena, so I'll be at the arena on Friday. Come on
Yeah.
now, I got
Now is that Jason's thing?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll
Yeah.
be at the arena on Friday. I'll probably go on early because they got some bigger name celebrities there. But I'll be up there. Come on out. It's 8 o'clock at the arena. Come hear
Yes.
me tell some jokes. Be funny. Roll around. I got the cutest outfit. I can't wait. I'm gonna
Okay.
have my baby hair gonna be laid. I'm about to be out here.
Say
Okay.
baby hair's laid.
Baby hair.
Because
Look,
Now, do
I
you
I
do
want.
just
cursive?
I
saw the
want.
advertise. I
And
just saw
Do you do the
Jason put
cursive
that
writing on
post
your
out
baby
there.
hair?
you said do I do what?
The
The
cursive.
cursive
You know
right.
how they be having the cursive writing on their baby hair? Do you do that?
No, no. I do old school 90s 96 baby hair.
Just a little
He
shoot.
said the
That's it.
cursive
Yeah, just a
writing.
little,
The
just a
little
Just get
baby
little,
that
swoop.
just a
toothbrush and hit it
little.
one time. Just a little
Yeah,
whoop.
Just a
yeah.
little
Look,
swoop
I
de
got
loop.
my toothbrush looks absolutely horrible. Like I would never show anybody, but
Mm.
it does a great job. It calms these hairs down. And nobody sees.
I know that's
Uh-uh.
right.
So
The
now with social
the
media, do
funniest
you think
thing.
it's harder? Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
what you
Uh,
say, Ted?
I was asking him now with social media, do you think it's harder as far as material and all that stuff when you out?
Right. Did you have to take
Um,
any extra steps?
well, a crazy part is I try to use social media because I know social media is a great platform. It's people you get more views and more eyes than just being on stage at a comedy show. It's harder for me because I don't know how to make content. I'm really old. Like I know I'm giving y'all like 30 something. I'm in my 40s. I'm old as fuck. So I'm like
I
I
thought
just
you
try
was
to
in
like
your 20s, child.
oh oh
That's right,
girl,
red
girl
lipstick.
okay red lips yes no I love you no I'm in my 40s and so I definitely like it's been harder for me to kind of get like the computer part and how to edit videos and stuff and just it'd be a whole lot and I'm like it's so exhausting. I just want to be funny. But I've done my best. I make if you go on my YouTube channel, which is Christopher Funny Boy Brown. Funny Boy is one word. You can watch my YouTube videos. I got lots of skits and videos, and actually, I had a story time with Uncle Chris I was doing for a minute. That took off. People loved that. They didn't share it, but they loved it. They was liking it and stuff like that. But I read inappropriate children's stories to adults and stuff. So.
I
So
shared it. I
I know
love
you
the story
said
time.
Well, you know what? When you talk about that sharing, honey, I had to get with the program too, because people was
Yeah.
getting mad at me. You know, I wasn't answering their comments. I wasn't. I said,
No,
"Well,
you know,
hell, I just got
on
off of
on
me."
online, I realized like a lot of times like people don't get to see me every day, so it's like the interaction I give them on social media is very important. So I make extra efforts to be more interactive. Be like now sometimes I get so comfortable interacting with people they forget they don't know me in real life, and they will walk up to me and like jump on me and hug on me and stuff and get the kisses. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck is you?
right.
They be
And
like,
I'm
"How
like,
do you know
You trying to
me?"
say P Money?
they're like, we best friends. I'm like, on Facebook, bitch, it's our first meeting. Say hi. Like,
Right.
No,
But
so I was
I
saying,
so,
want
I
to
know
but
you.
piggyback. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I know you be freestyling or whatever on your jokes and whatnot. Like, do you got like one that you always tell, and like that's your favorite, like that you know
every
gonna
time I go
always
on stage,
bubble?
every time I go on stage, it's a new night, it's a new experience, it's a new vibe. There's 1,001 things that's going on. I'll make fun of other comedians. I'll pull from other comedians' jokes that they did as far as like making fun of the crowd. A lot of comedians make fun of me. They'll see me as a target before I get on stage. Which let me tell you right now, do not do that.
Why? Cause you gonna eat them
I'm a
up? Like, all
whole
right, when I
Right.
get up
I'm a
there.
whole entire gay man. We know how to read. I will read you down on that microphone. So by the time I have signature jokes that I do. Like if I get through with all my new jokes and my new stuff I made in my head, if I keep going with some more time. I have like jokes about like my biggest fear is dropping soap in prison. No one tries to rape me. Uh, and I'm so disappointed. Like, oh my god, no one's trying to get
Oh,
this. Like,
Hold on,
I have,
Chris. Can I ask
I
you
have,
one question? Can I ask you one question? Could you
yeah.
scoot your phone back just a little bit? I gotta hear because it sounds kind of staticky. Let me see.
You know, I was playing with my hair. I'm sorry. I got my earpiece in.
Okay, that's what it is. I was gonna say it
I'll
sounds
start
like
touching my hair. I was trying to swing these curls around. I'm sorry.
I can dig it. I ain't mean to
Is that
interrupt, but
better?
it sound real staticky. I ain't
Yeah,
want people to miss what you
I
had to
did
say.
hear the static.
Is
Yeah.
that better?
It sounds a
I,
little better.
okay,
'Cause
I put my hair behind my ears. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me see. Say something. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
it's okay.
Okay. Look. But no, what was that? I was saying like I have a few jokes I do. My deadbeat dad jokes. My dad died, and I got his ashes, and that was the most time we ever spent together. And I had to like, and I really did pull his ashes down. So I like watching TV with it, and like talking to his ashes and stuff. And then after a while, I gave his ashes away because I was like, we didn't spend time when you was alive. I'm not interested in time now.
You gave your
But
daddy's
Wait
ashes
a minute.
away.
I was about to say you gave him
yeah,
away.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I gave him
Who's your
away because
daddy too?
I no he had, I let me say my dad he was a horrible father. When I say he was the best uncle anyone could imagine, one of the best uncles. And so his nieces and nephews were like asking me for little scoops of them. Like, can I get a scoop of my uncle? Can I get a scoop of my uncle? And I was like, y'all ain't got to get a scoop. Y'all can have the whole box. Y'all can have a good old time. Y'all can distribute it how y'all feel like it and stuff. So I gave it to his nieces because he was the kind of father he was the baby out of all his siblings. So they would just let him like watch the kids because he didn't have a job. And so all his nieces and nephews grew up with like we hung with our uncle and we had a great time and he was wonderful. So I was like, y'all can have his ashes and spread them out, or
I was gonna say, do
that
you
once.
visit the ashes from time to time? Did you keep you a little bit of them, or you?
No, honestly, once I got my forgiveness, what I discussed earlier, I had forgave him, I no longer needed any nothing. I didn't. I was like, I'm so happy and free. I don't need nothing to hold on to remember you because I didn't have no memories of you. So it was like, you're forgiven. Here, cousin, take this box. I don't need a scoop of nothing.
Scoop or
But do you
nothing.
have any pictures?
We have one picture from a barbecue when I think I was when Four Loco first came out. It was hit real big. Four Loco was crazy. If you lived through Four Loco, you lived a wonderful life. But
Yes. Yeah.
I walked
Great
Yeah.
flavor.
It was a party.
the original Four Loco, the original Four Loco. It had a
Yeah.
crazy. But my daddy walked in with the same flavor Four Loco I had, and I was like, "Oh, somebody take a picture of this," and I was being funny. I leaned in, and we took a picture holding up our lemonade Four Locos together, and that's the only picture I have as an adult. Like, of us together. That's why I said it wasn't a moment of like, "Oh, I want to keep his ashes." I was like, "I don't know this nigga like that." Just imagine you have some strange person's ashes in your house and shit. I was feeling weird, like. I'm like, I don't know. I'm supposed to. I opened the box up, looked inside, like, yeah.
Now, okay, I got a question. So, have you ever been booed before? And if you have, how did you react to that?
Never ever, never ever. Thank the Lord. I've never been booed before. I would probably like. I've had people not laugh, like niggas. Like niggas. I've had niggas turn his chair on me. Like I walked on stage and he got up, turned his chair around, turned his back to me, and sat down.
Mm-mm.
That's
Well,
Yeah.
damn.
I would have
He'd
kicked
have been
his
the
ass
target
right
of
out.
all my jokes.
No, no.
Right. He
No.
could have got it that night.
Well, the
I
first the
would have.
first joke I did is I said I can tell when I see a deadbeat dad because they don't laugh at my jokes. I said, and then I saw his shoulders moving, and then I said, you can always tell when the niggas on the down low because he turns his back to me, and like, and so
Man.
after I did a couple of little jokes or whatever, he started laughing, and by the time it was over, he walked over to me at the end and apologized, and was like, "You funny as fuck," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Nah,
And
he
so,
felt like a fucking asshole.
Right. It's always
yeah,
been an
like,
Right.
asshole.
but I,
That's
I was
crazy.
I wasn't offended. I understand some people are just ignorant, and you can't let their ignorance affect you or make you feel some type
Definitely right about that,
Wow.
man. So
But
that
you
that
got him
kind of
with
goes
that
into the next
when
one.
they turn their back. You
Yeah.
got him with that one.
Heck
Well, I
yeah.
mean, the weird part is you paid money to come in here and to watch me, so
Right.
Right.
turn your back, turn your back on me. I don't give a fuck.
No, because I was
Right.
gonna say
It's
your
You,
like
face
you
be on the
you knew
flyers,
what
so
you
they
was
know what they
coming to
coming to
do.
yeah,
see.
Right.
Right. Right.
you,
And with that,
I,
with having saying that, because people know what they're coming to see. Like you said, with you being an openly gay man, do you have to approach your comedy a different way? Do you have to hold back on certain things, or you just go full force?
what I learned to do when I first did it, I was kind of telling people I was gay, like the first couple of times, and then I noticed like I was trying to make y'all know I was gay, and then I started just being like, I'm talking to my friends. These are my friends in the audience. It's my people. So I stopped telling them. I just started saying, so yesterday I was sucking a dick, and then I just like I just go into the story and like you caught on by this point, so I don't ever
Right.
like I don't feel the
Right.
need to share it with
Right.
you. I think the shyness or the uncomfortableness of overthinking who you are when you're talking to people is like you'll mess yourself up. That's why I said I don't know if earlier I said if you fat and you on stage telling jokes, please like discuss your struggles as a fat person. Like you're fat. We know you. We're looking at you. So if we have realistic on, let's start off with I got to reapply this lip right now. So this is the time for it. Uh,
Right.
and,
It didn't look like it was red enough.
Girl, it is. Trust me,
I
it is
love
red.
her. I love her.
It is scarlet
Um,
red.
I'm sitting on here right now with a lace blouse on. Like I'm living my best life, and if you get it, come on along. If you don't get it, get out of my way. I'm still
Right.
going.
Yeah, just be yourself. I can definitely understand that because I could see maybe somebody else being nervous because how the world is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not accepting, like you said, how dude turned his chair on. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you still got up there and did your thing, kudos to you, and
Mhm.
hopefully
Right.
somebody else
Um,
will.
And
you know
also
You
what?
people
won
Real
do
him
stuff
recognition.
for
over.
likes.
You won him over in the end.
Yeah,
And he
well,
did that
I've
for
been there.
attention, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, how motherfuckers just do shit for attention, and he wanted him to say
Ba-
something to him, just like you
Yeah.
did.
Right.
You
Basically,
know what I'm saying?
and he was sitting in the front row, so I'm like, how you gonna sit in the front and turn your chair around, weirdo?
Right.
Right.
So,
Right. Now I'm on you.
um,
Say something to me,
uh,
please.
I'm usually I'm comfortable enough to be funny. I can pivot. I don't try to stay on the joke. If the joke's not working, I change the subject. Like I said, I'll pivot in a heartbeat. I don't mind switching around. I don't try to stay on one lane, one topic. I'll bounce around anywhere I feel like I need to bounce around to, and I just be myself. So
That's what's
Mm.
up.
if you yourself and you're constant, if you're comfortable with yourself, you're always gonna be great. I
Right.
feel like whoever God made you to be is great already. So just be
Right.
yourself.
Yeah. I was definitely about to ask you for some words of motivation for somebody trying to get into the
Well,
comedy lane.
well, I said once again, I go back to like don't be if you're fearful and scary, you're not gonna do this is not for you. You got to be comfortable with yourself, and you also got to more importantly like you got to do it. Instead of talking to your friends about I think I should do comedy, I should try it. Just do it. Just go up there and do it. And my
Right.
other words of advice that I meant to tell people this all the time: when you're failing repeatedly, try something new, whether it's a new joke or a new career field. Like I hate people who like just keep pushing the same narrative. Like it's not working over here. You have to do something different. If it's not working that way, do something different again. Like it's your life. You get to choose what you do and how you do it and where you move and your success is built in you. So don't ever stop. Don't ever let nobody else stop you.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
your greatness. You have to know you're great. I tell people all the time. I say, if I don't think I'm great, if I don't think I'm funny before people are like, are you nervous? Are you gonna say? I'm like, no, I ain't nervous. I'm
Right.
like, they gonna laugh or they not gonna laugh. Guess what? I don't give a damn.
Right.
I'm gonna take my
Yeah, you
check.
have to
I'm gonna
have
go
that
buy a bottle.
attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If
That
you don't,
that
if you
don't
overthink
care.
it, you'll feel it. And that's not just in comedy. That's in everything you do in life. You walk in
Yeah.
any new career field, and I get nervousness happens. I get the unknown happens. But if you are going to walk into the situation, you got to walk into it boldly, and you got to walk into it assertively, and you got to know who you are. And if you say, "Hey, I know I'm smart. I know I'm gifted. I know I'm talented. I know I can sing. I know I can dance. I know I can. I know I'm a great athlete. I know what I can do. I know who I am." You gotta walk in that so profoundly. If somebody said, "Chris, you're not funny," I was like, "You a goddamn
Right.
lie. You was a
I
goddamn
hear you,
bitch.
honey.
You
Right.
not funny."
Period.
Right.
Or
Like,
Boy,
somebody
fuck
tell
you.
me I ain't Beyonce, honey. They a damn lie.
You
say
right.
it,
I know
man.
that's right, Big Pooh.
Say
I
it.
know that's
Beyonce.
right.
No,
I wish
that.
somebody would tell me I can't twerk. What?
Right,
Who can't?
Everybody got a whole bunch of let somebody tell
right.
me.
Say
Let
that.
You
somebody
gotta
tell me
know
to
you
take a
better than
whole
anybody
podcast
else.
out.
You gotta know you. And guess what? If somebody says, "Hey, Chris, you don't sing well," I'm gonna say, "No, I don't. I don't get offended. I don't get. I don't. I'm not a phenomenal singer." I said, but I can take that on the chin and be like, "Yeah, you didn't lie on me."
And
But
we
when you
still
try
gonna
to
do
lie on me,
karaoke. And we
yeah,
still
and I'm
gonna do
still gonna be up
karaoke.
here. I'm gonna still up there. I'm gonna still sing and roll around on the floor with the microphone and think I'm Johnny Gill. Like I
Oh
don't give a
yeah.
damn.
We do it all the time.
I don't mind. I don't give a damn. I'll be up there rolling around and grabbing my stomach and acting like I'm Kelly Price and shit. I don't give a damn. I don't give a
Shout
damn. I'm
out to
still
Ashley
singing.
Pre while we're talking about music. She's on Real Life
Hey Ash. Hey beautiful.
and her music on the radio.
Yeah,
Period.
her
Yeah.
music on the radio
Oh,
must
shut
go. You
up.
need to check
Yay.
her
Look.
out. She definitely doing the thing for real, man.
Come on, Ash Lepre. I'm about to add you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
her.
okay. Can we talk about Nicki Minaj before we get off of here? Because I feel like they like that conversation.
That's crazy.
So I
Right.
want to know for the ones who's watching, did y'all see that Nicki Minaj got arrested for having some pre-rolls
In
Com-
Amsterdam,
Coming out of
in Amsterdam?
Amsterdam.
Pre-rolls,
where
not ounces,
everything is
not
legal.
keys,
It wasn't
not
hers.
bricks. Well, she had about
Now,
5, 6.
I told you what I felt. I felt like she made too much goddamn money for somebody not to be taking the weed for, taking the pre rolls. Like take the charges. Like, girl, you got to give her to your team now. I need a new team. I ain't taking nobody
Yeah,
back
I
from
need a
that
whole new team.
Whole
All
squad.
of them, right?
Cause
because
y'all ain't
y'all
shit.
got y'all should have been riding down. Like I would have pulled them out of the titties right in front of the police. Like that's mine.
Right.
Right. They
I
ain't
feel
about
like
You
that
ain't
her
got no
life.
pre
husband,
They care
Claire's
about
rolls.
their
baby daddy would
family.
have took the charge if he wasn't in trouble. He can't travel with her
Say,
anymore.
say, say he would have took the that means you got some good coochie. He took the charges for you now.
Yeah, I think he would have did it, but he
Now
can't
you
travel
know.
overseas.
Now you know when I told y'all my story of how I got my stuff out
Well, they
back
ain't
in
hear it
the
said
80s.
on live.
So
But
what did you say?
she should have known to put it up her coochie.
What you did?
That somebody said it.
Who
Somebody had to say it.
that?
Somebody had to say it.
Now wait
Somebody
a minute now. She could have opened up a tampon, cut it out in the
Look,
middle, stuck this
give
up
us
in
a
that
story.
tampon, and stuck that tampon back up there.
So
Now
for
this is the
y'all
this
who
You know,
are
is
be
the,
trying to,
careful.
this is the third version of the story you didn't gave us. Now I'm
Okay.
She like
Okay,
the
so
other
that
one.
lets you know that Aunt V
we
know
done
how to
did
get
this a
some
few
good bed.
times.
how long have you been smuggling drugs, IV? I'm sick of it. Oh my god.
He
This is
said 1982.
She
Since the
said
early
1981
80s.
earlier,
This
so
81, she been
it's
I
No,
said
she said 82.
y'all need to interview. She's a real live drug smuggler. Y'all need to interview her next time. That's the
right.
AMV
We got to
smuggling
interview
hour.
you. We got to start blocking your face out, V. they
Right.
gonna
The,
know.
They gonna know
no,
that
no,
red
what's in
Aunt
that?
lipstick.
V.
Right,
Aunt
what's
V,
in that
you
red
giving up
lipstick?
all the
I
titty
just
girl.
don't have on the red
Put on a
lipstick.
pre-roll in the red lipstick. Watch at the end, she gonna pull one out. Like, see, I tried to tell
See,
y'all.
Right.
Straight out the baby
It's
pack.
been in my coochie the whole time. She's
that
gonna
is
pull it
Right.
out and smoke it.
funny.
I'm
Oh
mad
my
at
Y'all
the
thought
God.
take.
this
How do
was
you take it
cotton
out the
in my
middle of a
ear.
tampon? How does
Right.
the middle come out
Oh,
without
pre-roll.
Auntie
unfolding?
said take the middle. I'm still trying to picture this
I don't know how you can do that.
You
Bruh,
said
Right,
she
take the
said
middle
take
dump
out
out
of the
so
of
take
dump
the
tampon.
out.
inside out and just put the applicator up in there with the weed
You
in
know
it.
how you make a hole in that girl, it's been so long since I used one. But you make a hole in the middle of the tampon.
Hmm.
Stick
Maybe
that
them was
stuff
They
down
tampons
in
from the
there.
80s. The tampons change.
ain't no holes in the tampon.
That's what I said. Ain't
Maybe,
no holes in the tampon. That's what I'm like.
maybe them tampons back in the day. You gotta
It
think
was a
she
little
said
different.
80.
I was thinking maybe she was
What
mixing
the
it
Auntie
up
What
and
is
then
V,
they
putting back in
made out
there.
of now?
I know that's
Girl,
right.
I,
Aunt V, we didn't gonna start
Ivy,
your
I need
book.
to have
We're
an
gonna
hour
start
with
Aunt
you. I
V's
need to have an
book.
hour with you one on one. I'm gonna do a whole comedy set called the IMV Hour because she's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Her life is. I'm like, I want to live that life, like just smuggling in my coochie and stuff, just living with red lipstick.
The
Like
baby
I'm.
powder. Look, we got the baby
Sexy
powder.
Baby powder,
Beyonce?
whatever.
Oh Lord. Well,
Honey, she.
We go.
Auntie is our superstar,
Oh,
honey. She's
Kendra
been
said back in
all
the
around
day.
the world, honey.
Kendra said back in the day tampons had a hole in them. So they
Oh.
they had a hole in them back in the day.
Well,
Hmm.
So
damn,
y'all would
Auntie,
none
I
of us
guess
know
it's
because
been that long, huh? Cause I ain't
Right.
never seen no damn
I ain't
you
never
hole.
seen
wasn't
the
leaving
hole.
82, did you?
Kendra,
Had
I
just
mean,
been born.
girl,
Well, you know what? If they don't have a hole in it now,
Kendra, it was
just
really, I
get
ain't
a
never seen that.
razor. Get a
We gotta
razor
look up
and
1982
put it down
tampon.
there and make a hole.
We gotta look up a picture of a 1982
And,
tampon. It's
We're
probably
definitely gonna.
drugs
I'm
in it.
definitely gonna Google that.
and sleep, just to be clear, I was only 3 freaking years old, okay?
Right. So you didn't know nothing about it.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wasn't even thought of. So
Me
I was
I
still
neither.
don't even think they
swimming.
was using tampon. I ain't even
Well,
seen
now wait
tampon
a
in the
minute.
house.
Y'all know I'm of the
Uh,
vintage crowd, but I ain't that damn old now.
Well, you're telling your secrets with
Well,
the
you
baby
telling
powder.
the
Right.
rare
They
you
gonna
used to
think. They
have
gonna
me
think.
when you
They gonna do the
smuggled.
right. They gonna do the baby powder, and she
when
gonna get motherfucker locked up for
I I
cocaine.
love tatted like that. Right. Now tell us how you smuggle cocaine across the border. Like
I am
Right.
weak.
this
You
one
said get the
time in
tampon.
Mexico.
One time I
This
was
one
in
time.
Mexico.
Woo.
Well, wait a minute now. I think I got a
I
one.
knew you had a
We
store.
know you had a
I know. I
story.
knew you had a store. I knew
I
it.
got some Tylenol capsules. Empty
Look,
them
No,
capsules out and load it. Come on now. Load it back up. Get one of them
All right
plastic
now.
fillers and
Girl,
We
let's
ain't
take us
finna
to
just
Grandma's
teach y'all
house
how
and
to
I
Like
make
smuggle.
it.
after these
Aunt
messages,
B.
that's hilarious.
What?
We
Oh
ain't finna
my
just
God.
teach
So you
folks
done
how to
poured out the
smuggle.
Tylenol capsules, done filled it back up with the white boy
And
stuff,
then gave it to
and
the
done
baby.
came
Then
back through the
forgot that
world.
you done filled
I,
it up. And this done. You said you got a headache. Well, baby, take this.
What baby take? You accidentally say take Tootie.
She acting like that.
You accidentally say take Tooties, baby. You gonna feel better.
Oh, baby, oh,
So,
fuck that.
so we're not taking Tylenol from IV. No
I'm
Tylenol.
helping people
Nobody get
overcome
a headache.
jail.
Don't get a
Hey,
headache.
you know how Hood is supposed to help people overcome doubt. We helping others overcome going to jail.
That's gonna be your late night segment, Aunt V. Now we got kids watching.
Nikki should have called you, IV. She would have known. She would have known.
Now, I want y'all to know IV's spread is 9 new smugglers over this live.
Right.
Who else is
And
telling
they
the
gonna know
news?
we was watching Hood talk. And
All I
they
gotta do is
OMG.
that's funny.
Look, teach
Kendra
the children, IV.
Kendra said, yeah, my uncle used to put his crack in the capsules. It's getting real tonight. Crack in the capsules.
So we got cocaine and crack in the capsules.
Don't have no headache. Don't you have no headache.
Honey, we ain't been around this world all that. We ain't been around all this time for nothing.
I know
We can teach y'all a thing or two.
Well, y'all don't do it now because it's fentanyl. Don't even touch it, kids. Kids, if you're watching.
Right.
Don't touch it.
Don't do drugs, kids. Kids,
Just
drugs
say
is bad.
no. Just say no.
Drugs
Just say no to
Dare
Tylenol
program when
and
you
drugs.
need it. I know the Dare Bear just thought he like, oh my God.
Don't be like IV. Be like me. Drug free. The way to be.
But wait a minute, that was the old Aunt V. Aunt V.
Okay.
Mind now. Aunt V
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah,
doing
that was
that stuff
Aunt V
no
in the
more.
80s.
Aunt V in the 80s.
Yeah, that was
V
VV in the 80s.
Yeah, you should have caught her in her funky times.
Right.
She was out
Not
there
her
getting
funky times is what they called it.
She was out there getting funky.
Kendra said, hell, all the kids is doing melatonin. That's the other because they do got the baby spray. Now, I know
that really
got
mess
the
you
spray.
up. Like, all jokes aside, can't that really mess your kids up if you give them too much melatonin?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to give them
seizures and that seizures. I can't never say
Oh,
that
I didn't
word.
know you could give the kids the melatonin.
They got the spray now, Ivy. You can spray
That's how
it
they
on
be
their
putting
clothes.
them to sleep.
You can put spray it on their pillow or they
Well,
clothes.
we used to act like they had a cold.
Oh,
we used to.
You supposed to spray it on their pillow?
Whenever they had a cold, we gave them, got a teaspoon of Jack Daniels, put some honey and some lemon in there, and rubbed it on their gums and stuff.
I thought
they went on
made alcoholics.
I thought
that's why they love whiskey now.
Look at us now.
Y'all gotta have old school remedies with IV. That's gotta be a whole hour show.
That's a whole segment.
Like they were sick, though. Hey,
but you know what? Y'all, I can't say I never did catch a cold much, and I think that's why I'm addicted to whiskey now. It's because of them damn hot toddies and shit they was giving us when we would chew. We would chew one time. Come on in here, baby, and get this whiskey.
Right, get this whiskey.
And we didn't know no better.
Let it out.
We don't know no better.
That's why you like
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's why I love it now. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. But it got me when she said we used to act like they were sick and give it to them.
Yeah, because they just wanted us to go to sleep.
Right. Mama got to go out now. Mama got to go to Jilly's. That's when Jilly's was up.
It's time to go to bed.
No, that was
got to go to Frankenstein, baby. We got to do what we got to do.
Time to go to bed. They line us up with a teaspoon. Everybody get a teaspoon.
Right, now going to sleep. Now you watch. Now the oldest one, you stay up and watch them.
Right. You can eat all the snacks you want.
Right.
But remember, don't open my damn door.
For nobody.
Not even for me. Not even for you.
Don't you let me in this house. When you test your kids and knock on the door and see if they open the door.
They hit them. We just talked about that.
Right. Maybe they open the door like, but it's you, mama. Like,
right. I told you not to open the door for nobody. You in my building.
That's why we were sneaking in the whiskey bottles at about 10 and filling them back up with water just because of that.
Oh,
Mhm.
not Pepsi.
Now wait a minute, you done told the secret. You unlock the secret.
Mhm. I ain't the only one.
Or maybe, or like some little Pepsi or something. Put a little Pepsi in there or something.
Some
Right.
sweet tea. You know, Mama love her sweet tea. Put that on up in there. With a
They
little
knew
water
when it
in
was.
it.
They knew when it was tainted around here.
Oh man.
They used to look at the line on the bottle like, you done touched my shit. I had it on J.
Right, they put a Sharpie on there. Like,
Right.
Now, Chris, you getting ready to have us. You getting ready. We getting ready to be a topic of one of your shows, ain't we?
right.
Oh, you,
I'm like, I was on this
IV,
podcast.
I already told you on the top of my list.
Right.
We
Now,
gotta get y'all at the show on Friday. If y'all think y'all laughing
I'll,
now.
I'll be at the arena on Friday, 8 o'clock, telling jokes. I'll be up there with Mojo Brooks and Comic J Wheel and Snoop the comedian. He's gonna be here too as well. So it's gonna be a great show. I'm gonna be hilarious. I better be. They already paid me. So
Right.
Well, just show
I'm
up.
yeah,
Right. You
right,
funny for real.
right.
I've been laughing this whole time. I
I
can
know.
laugh tears out my eyes. Y'all
Right.
are funny.
And
This
this
has
is
been a
without
good
me
time.
trying. That's what I said. I'm not even trying right now. I'm just talking. But that's it. But definitely come on out Friday at the arena, 8 o'clock. Come out and see. I don't know how much tickets are because I don't do all that. But Teddy Bird selling tickets. Go to his page. Bird BYRD Teddy Bird. He'll sell you tickets. You
Jason
got
is selling tickets.
yeah.
Jason,
He sells.
I saw him
Oh,
with his
Jason.
post out.
Oh yeah, Jason is selling tickets. He's one of the promoters. Yeah. And I was
Mhm.
I was in Jason's movie PUA.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
in.
I'm
Mhm.
in fentanyl season
Look,
2.
look. Okay, fentanyl. Look, Jason ain't invited me back to be in nothing else. But
It's coming.
look, Jason, get me now. Why I ain't famous? I blow up and act funny. But
No,
I'm just playing. But no, I have had a wonderful time. I had a great time. Thank y'all for inviting me on y'all show.
Thank
I don't know.
you.
This
Oh,
has
thank
been
Yes.
you.
I,
really fun.
Yeah, this has been
I'm
great.
I'm only rushing it because I'm fresh out. I'm empty, and
Oh,
so
I can dig it,
let me get.
man.
I need a refill,
So
and
when you go
so
to the arena, Chris, can you take a picture by the billboard? The little,
Yeah, can you
because you
take
know
a
we
picture
by
of
the
our
arena.
billboard?
oh, you got a
Saturday?
billboard at the arena.
We at the arena and 937.
Yep.
Well,
Okay, when I get
it's not the arena. It's the end of the parking lot at the corner.
Yeah, by the arena.
at
Say it a good time.
all the picture, all y'all looking sexy on with the black on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
The one where
Yes.
I got my
I,
leg out.
is that too sexy?
That's my leg out.
Put that
Her
That's too
leg
leg
sexy
up.
up.
red. Look, you
She
And I
definitely
got
sexy
that
have
red
red
now.
lipstick on.
she definitely have on the red lipstick.
Right.
Look, say she ain't
That's
gonna play.
what's
Put
up.
y'all lipstick line out. That's your
Right.
signature.
Right. Put it out. But we gonna
Say
get out of
I'm
here. Like you said, your bottle's empty, and I need to eat before it get too late. But this has been really, really great.
Yes.
Tune in. Whoever ain't watched it, make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all go to his comedy show this Friday. Check out his different social sites. You got a YouTube, IG, Facebook. Make sure you said it was Power Bottom.
Yep.
yeah. This type in power bottom and Christopher Brown should pop right up. That's me.
Yes.
Oh, child, when we gonna
Christopher
get out of
Funny
here?
Boy, all one word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes. You type in power and then space bottom, and I'll pop up. You'll see my looking people. You'll see my name right there.
All right, bet. Well, we
That's
gonna get
dope.
out of here.
All
I
right,
got you.
y'all. It was dope. Love you guys.